Get ready to embark on a chilling journey as we unveil the dark side of the world in our latest video. Top 10 Most Violent Countries. Brace yourselves for jaw-dropping statistics, gripping narratives, and a deep dive into the factors that make these nations hotspots of turmoil. Let's get started. Number 10. Iraq. Decades of conflict, including the Gulf War and the Iraq War, place at 3.01 score on GPI 2023. Sectarian tensions between Sunni and Shia communities, exacerbated by political instability, have fueled ongoing violence. The emergence of ISIS has further contributed to the turmoil. The struggle for power, economic challenges, and external influences have collectively shaped its status as a country marked by violence. Number 9. Sudan. The Darfur region witnessed a humanitarian crisis with widespread atrocities and displacement. The country has struggled with civil wars, notably the long-standing conflict between the government and rebels. Political instability, economic challenges, and human rights abuses scored GPI 3.02. Despite efforts to address these issues, Sudan continues to grapple with violence, posing significant obstacles to peace and stability. Number 8. Somalia. With the Global Peace Index 2023 score 3.04, it has grappled with persistent violence due to a complex interplay of factors, including political instability, clan conflicts, and the presence of extremist groups like Al-Shabaab. Decades of civil war, state collapse, and a lack of effective governance have exacerbated the situation. The absence of a central authority has allowed various factions to vie for power, leading to ongoing unrest. Number 7. Ukraine. Of all the countries on the video list, it has experienced the largest deterioration. That's why its Global Peace Index score is 3.04. This is primarily due to the Russian invasion in February 2022, which led to widespread conflict, mass displacements, and severe humanitarian crisis. The invasion resulted in close to 30% of the Ukrainian population being estimated as refugees or internally displaced. Number 6. Russia. While most of the fighting in the Russo-Ukrainian war is taking place in Ukraine, it actually ranked as the more dangerous of the two countries for the period that encompasses the second year of the military conflict. This is partially due to the fact that Russian army casualties in Ukraine count toward Russia's level of danger, and partially due to pre-existing economic stresses and an authoritative government that is often notably hostile to its own populace. It has a Global Peace Index score of 3.14. Number 5. DR Congo. Poverty and political unrest are an everyday occurrence in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, with rebels and armed forces wandering certain areas at will. Crimes including murder, rape, kidnapping, carjackings, burglaries, muggings, and highway robberies are fairly common. Even natural disasters, such as floods, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions, are a concern. Like South Sudan, it experienced only a small deterioration in the Global Peace Index between 2022 and 2023, going from 3.166 to 3.214. Number 4. South Sudan. The least peaceful country in sub-Saharan Africa. It has been hampered by high levels of internal conflict and remains in a challenging situation. Despite efforts towards peace and stability, it continues to face internal tensions and conflicts that impact its overall peacefulness and security. Its Global Peace Index score has increased only slightly since the 2022 report, nudging up from 3.184 to 3.221. Number 3. Syria. Its 2023 GPI of 3.294 can be attributed to ongoing conflict, civil unrest, and widespread violent crime, including robberies, assaults, carjacking, and kidnappings. The Syrian civil war has plagued the country since March 2011 and has been the second deadliest war of the 21st century. Armed conflict exists mostly between the government and opposition groups, with little to no rule of law or order in place outside the country's capital of Damascus. Number 2. Yemen. More than 6 years of ongoing military conflict has forced 4.3 million people to leave their homes and put 14 million people at risk of starvation and deadly disease. That said, it has experienced an improvement in peacefulness thanks to the reduction in Saudi airstrikes and cessation of Houthi cross-border attacks due in whole or in part to a ceasefire signed in April 2022. Number 1. Afghanistan. with a 2023 score of 3.448, slightly safer than 2022's 3.554. It remains the most dangerous country in the world for the 6th year in a row. As a war-torn country that has been mired in war, revolution, and civil strife for decades, it experienced a significant decrease in conflict-related deaths in 2022, with the number falling by 90.6%, from almost 43,000 to just over 4,000. Thanks for joining us on this eye-opening journey. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.